Hello, my name is Mr. Codilla, and today I'm going to show you how to make the mountains for your landscape here. I'm going to grab a bunch of this blue right here, and then just some of this red. We're going to make sort of a grayish violet color, a real dark color here. Now, I added a lot of red on purpose because I want to kind of make a mistake on purpose to show you how to fix it. This is kind of a brown color right now, kind of a brownish gray. So what we want to do is go ahead and add some more blue. And that's one thing to keep in mind. If you don't get the color right the first time, just keep experimenting with different colors and see how it'll work out. There we go. Now I have that violet that I want, but I have to make sure that I mix it up real well. I don't want any streaks of red or just the straight up blue. I want to make sure it's mixed up really well on my palette here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape it off my palette. So I get a bunch on my little palette knife here. This is a clay tool, but whatever works for you. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to take it. I'm going to make sure that I have a lot of paint right on the tip there. I'm going to take it now, and I'm going to do a jagged mountain. I don't want like a pyramid mountain or anything like that. So I'm going to come up and start painting my mountain. Just kind of think of it as drawing with the tip of a pencil. Jagged. Mountains. Whatever you'd like to do. And if you make a mistake, I'm going to make a mistake on purpose. I'm going to put some paint right out here. If that's a mistake, all you have to do is just make your mountain a little bit bigger. Maybe you have a mountain range here. I'm going to smooth out this paint here. Now notice I'm not too concerned with the bottom of the mountain. Trees are going to be covering that. So I'm going to come over here. Maybe I'll put another mountain over here. Notice how my painting tool here is almost flat. It's almost parallel with my painting surface. I don't want it sticking up like this. Because if I do that, it's only going to do this kind of stuff. So I'll go grab some more paint. I'll put in one more mountain here. It's going to come in down here. There we go. Just like that. And again, I'm not too concerned with the bottom here because that'll be covered up in trees. Now there's the first step of my mountain. The next step on my mountain is I want to make sure that my palette knife is cleaned off. Just like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need any water to do this. Just going to wipe it off there. Then I'm going to grab some of this white. I'm going to load up my paintbrush. I'm going to grab some of this white. I'm going to load up this palette knife with a bunch of paint. And I'm going to very lightly lay down some snow. Now when I do this, notice again my palette knife is almost flat. And I'm just going to let it skip. It's a very light pressure. I'm just going to let it skip across here. Just like that. Now I keep a paper towel handy because now I have a bunch of that mountain color on my palette knife there. So I'm going to wipe that off. Grab a little bit more of this paint. I'm going to go to these other peaks here. I'll just add a little bit of snow. Just like this. There. Notice I'm not trying to repaint the whole mountain. If you have a peak without a little bit of snow, just go grab a little bit more paint. Put it right up there. There we go. Maybe we need a little bit more over here. There. You don't want to mix up your paint. You don't want to have a bunch of this color like this going on. You know, maybe a little bit, that's fine. Now I will show you a mistake on purpose. I'm actually going to do it down here where we're going to actually end up covering it up with trees. Sometimes people put snow down, and you keep mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing, and then it kind of does that. It gets kind of gross. So we don't want that happening. And if that ever happens, you can just go grab some of your mountain color and go back over the top of it. And just kind of cover it up a little bit, just like this. Okay?